Okay, so this will be my approach for the goal that you are trying to achieve. So what I'll do, since I don't have any data, I will create first my data. So as you can see, I have a button here. What it will do is it will create a fake table of data that will have like name, this one. So we have a name in the description, similar to the tutorial. And we can have like, I use this site to find like dummy text and then add it here. So let's say we have this one, and then like we just put random text. So it will show that column 2 has that number of, like, row 2 has a lot of text. So we have that one. So we have now our data. Next would be like for your goal. So let's pretend that the main table is the SharePoint table. So I will just press that one, and then what will happen is that I will have a virtual table named main table. And the next one, what we will do is we will add a column. So as you can see, we have a main table here. And what we will do is we will transfer all that data in call table. So this will be our main variable that we will be using for the gallery. And then we will add a column named switch value. So we will set it by default as false. So the difference with these two is that, let me just, can go actually here, and then you see the collections. So our main table will have the description and like the name, and the call table will have the description, the name, and the switch value. So that's the only thing that we need to achieve your goal. Then we go back to the app and then start creating gallery. So let's go create gallery. So as the tutorial has done, we will be using blank flexible height gallery. So we will have it here. And so we change the data source to this one, call table. So this one is the one we created when we click this button here. So call table, what we will do is we will be adding some designs, like for example the text. Okay, it's not added on the item, so let's just try again, and then insert a label here. So now we have our data. Let's try to change the background color to blue and the text to white. So this should be the name. So we have like, let's say name here. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now next one would be to insert a text. So we have another text. So just right there. So we have all the text entered. So if I play the app, it will try to fill all the text. Then we will adjust the text settings to make it like the, not the text, the label, to make it auto in height so that it will adjust its height to based on its content. So here, let's see. So you see the difference. Now it's there. So what we will do is we will add the chevron icon. So let's insert an icon here. Icon up. So by default we will have an up icon. Up. Where's, sorry. Let's change the icon here. And let's make it down first. So let's try that one. So now we have an icon chevron down. So let's change the color to white so we can see it clearly. So what we will do is that whenever we click this chevron, it should change the switch value. So we know what's in the switch value. Let's insert another label, and then let's make it white so that you can see what happens to the switch value column whenever we make changes to the chevron. here, switch value. So you see, as what we did in here, we ensure that the switch value's default value is false. So here we have the one there. Now what we can do is this one, we put a condition. So if the switch, this item, that switch value is equals to, like, just like that, it should be up, and then if it's false, it should be down. So we just leave it that way. So what happened is, if this is true, then this one will change to an up icon. So right now it's still false. So how do we make it true? So what we do is we click on this one, then we go to, what we will do is we go to unselect, and then in here, if ever we select this one, what will happen is it will patch the call table and then update this item, and what it will update is the switch value. So like switch value is equals to the opposite of the switch value. So what we will do is this item, that switch value, so that one, and then close. So okay, we're missing a curly bracelet. So done. So as you see, if I click this one, you see this part here, it's changing the value of that specific icon on, that specific switch value here. So true, false. So next would be to hide the text. So what we will do is this one, we just update its visible, then change it to this item that switch value. So if it's true, it will show, and then if it's not true, then it will be hidden. And we will delete this one here to make our screen visible. So that is it. Open there, and I think this is what you need. So now this one, you definitely don't need this one because you will have your table from the SharePoint. But this one, if in case you don't want this one, what you can do is you can move this code here to, like, the screen where your collapsible table is gonna be shown, and then update that one so that every time it's visible, it will update the call table so that it will just update it to the default value, which is false, and then it will just open it again. So that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you get what I'm trying to say in here.